What a tournament we're all witnessing going on in Abidjan, the African Nations Cup. What a blockbuster. If you're not watching the AFCON, I can promise you you're missing a lot. Wow. Talk about suspense, drama, intrigue. All the action coming from the African Nations Cup have been absolutely mind-blowing. Oh my God, look at Egypt. Look at how they've created all of the breathtaking moments from their first game to their final game against Cape Verde, where they came back from a goal down like they've always done in the entire tournament to win or to draw. Looked like they were going to win. And of course, Cape Verde came back to equalize at the last minute of that game, which saw some heart in the mouth moment. Trezeguet, massive credit to him, came on from the bench, scored the first goal, scored the winning goal for Egypt before Cape Verde broke their heart. Salah was sitting down there jubilating, and when Cape Verde scored, they thought that they were on the brink of an exit. The fans were jubilating because they had seen that the Black Stars of Ghana, oh my God, my Ghanaian brothers, this is sad, Akwaba anyways, but I feel bad for Ghana. Second consecutive group stage exit from the African Nations Cup. The last time in Cameroon, they were sent away by Comoros, a small island. And this time around, 2 goals against Mozambique, they conceded 2, and they stand almost no chance of qualifying with 2 points. I don't think Ghana will be among the best 4 losers. Against Egypt, they were 2 goals up. Egypt equalized. Against Mozambique, the same thing. So you can tell there's a pattern with the Ghanaian side. They don't maintain, they don't have the strength to go all the way. And that is what this African Nations Cup is all about. You've got to have strength of character. You must be able to hold out till the entire 90 minutes. Now, talk about the top goal scorer of the tournament, Emilio Nsue. Guys, just listen to this. He plays for a 3rd division club in Spain, and he plays as a right back for a Spanish 3rd division football club. That guy has got 5 goals at the ongoing African Nations Cup. Not Victor Osimhen, not Mo Salah, not Sadio Mane, remind me of one big African striker, not Nicolas Jackson of Chelsea. But Emilio Nsue, an unknown 34 years old, playing in the 3rd division in the Spanish La Liga. What does that tell you? That the African Nations Cup is a respecter of nobody. It's a respecter of no name. It's a respecter of no star. We've seen how big teams have struggled against small teams. Thumbs up to Cape Verde. They won their group with 7 points, a group with Egypt and Ghana. Egypt has got 5 AFCONs. Ghana have got 3 AFCONs. Combined, 8. Cape Verde have never won the AFCON. They topped that group with 7 points, beating Ghana, beating Mozambique, and almost beating Egypt. That is what the AFCON is all about. And the 2023 AFCON is in 2024 because of COVID. It was postponed. Has been absolutely humongous, absolutely breathtaking, absolutely mind-blowing. That is what makes up African football. Let's not forget what Equatorial Guinea did to the host Ivory Coast. They beat Ivory Coast by 4 whooping goals to nothing in front of their, I don't know how much, 40,000 at the Bimpe or whatever they call that stadium. They beat them by 4 goals to nothing. Ivory Coast will now have to wait, hoping that they are one of the best results. But I don't think that will be possible. They've got 3 points. I think that there will be much more teams with 4 points, but we'll see how it goes. I hope they qualify so that the tournament will still enjoy that momentum of home support that host teams bring to a tournament. Senegal, well, that's not much of a surprise. One of the pre-tournament favorite, living up to their pre-tournament ratings. They've won 2 of their games. They've actually qualified with their final game against Guinea coming up today, if you're watching it today. And that is just for them a formality. They've qualified. Sadio Mane finally scored his first goal in that 3-1 win against Cameroon. Cameroon, let's talk about them. 1 point. Samuel Eto'o went in on all the players after that loss to Senegal, so to say, as they call it in French. I'm taking French classes now, so I'm testing my French accent. Senegal, as they call them in French. Eto'o said to the players, you guys are not ready to represent this flag, this country called Cameroon. We shed blood and we put our lives on the line to play for this country. If you are not ready, take the next door. I'm sure he's talking to people like Manchester United, Andrew Onana, who we all know the drama that ensued before the AFCON. He arrived there and is considered 3 goals in his first appearance for Cameroon. Today, he will be facing Gambia. Cameroon has a chance of qualifying if they beat Gambia. Let's see how that goes. Algeria will face Mauritania. They've got 2 points behind Burkina Faso and Angola. 4 points each. They face each other. A draw. Both of them are qualifying. A win for Algeria. Algeria will be on 5 points. 3 of them will be on 5. And of course, they will all qualify. And that tells you of the drama that we're still going to see. Mauritania, don't rule them out. They played some beautiful football against Angola. They lost, but they showed some stuff of champions. South Africa, 4 goals in their second game. After losing the first game, they look like they'll be going through. Good number of goals they've scored, and that gives them a good chance. They played Tunisia in their final game. A draw will be a fantastic one for them. And the Bafana will be off to the second round of the tournament. Namibia needs just a draw, and they will also be qualifying for the second round after beating Tunisia by 1-0. Mali, of course, it looks like they are through. They've got 4 points. Yes, Mali are through. Yes, they are through, but they want to win their final game to qualify for the final stage of the AFCON. What a tournament. Morocco, of course, they look good as well. They've got 4 points, and that means that they are on their way to the next round of the African Nations Cup. Nigeria, I don't think that Nigeria has been impressive. 7 points, yes, but performance have been below average. That is not the stuff of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. We beat Ivory Coast, but after Ivory Coast, Equatorial Guinea, we now realize that all of those analyses of 4-3-4, 5-4-1 were just benefit of hindsight. It wasn't a special performance because the Ivorians themselves are absolutely laughable, absolutely ridiculous. We've seen how they've, in quote, crashed out of the tournament in a very ignominious manner, and that is the sort of team and the sort of group that Group A is. It's a very weak group, so to say, looking at how all of the teams have performed. Equatorial Guinea topping the group, Nigeria, going second, but scoring only 1 goal in open play. That is not, what we know about Nigeria. Maybe things will change in the knockout stage. We'll see how that goes. African Nations Cup update by yours truly, right here, right now. Let's keep enjoying the AFCON. Cheers.